Hey everyone, it's Brandy and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be doing the rapid fire book tag. I was tagged on Instagram by Tisha from Girl Writes Reviews. I usually don't post that much on Instagram, so I figured I would just go ahead and make a video for it. I noticed that all the questions that were listed on Instagram weren't all the questions that I was used to seeing when people posted videos for this tag, so I decided to go and look up the original tag video, and this tag was created by the channel Girl Reading. There are 24 prompts, so let's get into this. This should be a really quick video. So the first prompt is ebook or physical book. I like both, but I do prefer physical book. And it's paperback or hardback. I don't have a preference. I like both. Paperbacks are a lot easier. They're a lot more portable, but hardbacks are a lot more aesthetically pleasing. I don't know. It depends on what book I'm reading. I like both, so I can't choose for this one. Next one is online or in-store book shopping. And for this one, I'm just going to have to say online because I pretty much do the majority of my book shopping online, mostly because I don't have a way to get places and it's usually a lot cheaper online. So online book shopping for sure. The next one is trilogies or series, and I'll probably have to go with series. So the next one is heroes or villains. This is another kind of hard one because I do like both. Usually if I have to choose, I like villains who become heroes, even though I know that's not the question. But if I had to choose between the two, I'll probably go with villains. The next one is a book you want everyone to read, and that would be The Hate You Give by Angie Thomas. This book is just absolutely amazing, and I feel like everyone could get something from it. The next prompt is recommend an underrated book, and for this one, I'm going to go with Before She Ignites by Jodi Meadows. I feel like it was a lot of hype when this book was coming out, but I haven't really heard anybody talk about it since then. So the next one is The Last Book You Finished, and that was Everless by Sarah Holland. I actually finished that earlier today, the day that I'm filming this. And the next one is The Last Book You Bought, and that was the last book I bought that wasn't included in a subscription box was Dragons of Nova by Elise Kova. And this is the second book in the Loom Saga series or trilogy. Next one is weirdest thing you use as a bookmark. Probably like the corner of a comforter or like the corner of a pillow. You know, I was in the middle of reading, had to get up to go do something, so I just like stuck that like the cover or pillow inside of my book until I came back. So yeah, that's probably the weirdest thing that I've ever used before. The next prompt is used books, yes or no. Definitely yes. Next one is top 3 favorite genres. Urban fantasy, sci-fi, and romance, usually in any age category. The next prompt is borrow or buy. Definitely buy. I'm not really in a situation where I can borrow books. The next one is character or plot. Definitely character. I usually mention this a lot. Characters could make or break a story for me, and it has happened multiple times where I'm like, I will enjoy the story, but I end up not wanting to continue on because I just absolutely cannot stand the character. Next one is long or short books. Definitely long or short chapters. Probably short chapters because I usually feel like I'm making more progress in long chapters. Usually after a few pages of reading, unless I'm really sucked into a story, I'll start flipping and start counting pages, and I'm just like, oh my goodness, I still got like 10 pages left. So short chapters for me. Name the first 3 books you think of. Stranger Dreamer, The Alchemist of Loom, and Everless. Books that make you laugh or cry. Probably books that make me cry because I tend to laugh at different parts of books more often, usually at least one time in every book. I'm laughing at something that happened, and it takes a lot more for a book to make me cry. So books that make me cry. Our world or fictional world. Probably fictional world. Audiobooks, yes or no? Yes, I have recently got into audiobooks within the last year. I think about the last year, and I don't read them as often, but I found that they're really helpful, or it can be really interesting experience if it's done really differently, just like the Illuminae, the Illuminae File series. Do you ever judge a book by its cover? I would like to say no, but I definitely do. Book to movie or book to TV show? I will probably have to go with book to TV show because I feel like usually they have a lot more time to get things more accurate and really explore a storyline. So definitely book to TV. A movie or TV show you prefer to its book. And this is kind of a cheat because I haven't actually read the books yet, but the 100 series, I have seen people talking about them and they say that it is a lot more dragged out than the show is. So I really enjoyed that show, and I didn't realize it was a book series until, after it had already come out. And I was just like, I don't think I would want to ever read that just because it sounds like it'll be so different or it'll just take too long. And after watching the show, I really don't want to go back for that. But if you guys want something that I have read, I would probably have to go with the Vampire Diaries series. I only read the very first book and it was nothing like the show. And not saying that there is anything wrong with the book, but it was just so different. It was a lot more confusing and I didn't understand half of what was going on. From what I remember about it, it was just, yeah, I enjoyed the show way better than the one book that I did read. And the last prompt is a series or a standalone. Definitely have to go with series. I usually really enjoy being immersed in a character and the story, and the standalones usually just, I'm like, I need more. That was everything for the rapid fire book tag. I'm not gonna tag anybody because I feel like everybody has done this tag already, but if you have not, then please do it and let me know that you did this tag video. But that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys again in the next one. Bye.